right, so welcome to our Tuesday morning practice, our election day practice. Right, today's a day in our country that always has been filled with energy. Right, um, it's a day that hi Mayor. It's a day that kind of gives us our opportunity to take a look at ourselves and our beliefs and the way that we deliver those beliefs or connect to the outside world with those beliefs. And this year, more than ever, there's such a charge in the air. Hi, Nora. There's such a charge in the air, and I've been talking to people all week, and everybody is filled with such anticipation. And for the most part, the anticipation is this form of nervousness, a form of dread of the future. And I sat with it last night a little bit because I can definitely start to feed into that energy. And I keep coming back to the same thing over and over and over again. All we have is now. We don't know. We never know what tomorrow or later is going to bring. All we have is now. And so, how am I showing up now in this moment? And if what I'm bringing to this moment is energy that's going to help pave the way for the next moment and the next, what am I paving the way with? Am I feeding into my angst? And it's that sounds very simplistic, and I know it's not. It's not as simple as saying, okay, I'm not going to be anxious. Because if it was that simple, nobody would ever be anxious or nobody would ever be afraid, right? But it's just starting to tap into that awareness that what I think and where my focus is what feeds how I feel. And so taking responsibility for my words and for my focus, like I'm not turning on the TV today and I'm not listening to the radio today. I'm going to turn on whatever Optimum tomorrow morning and look at the headlines and see what happened. Because I don't see that, for me, this is just for me, I don't see how my tuning into this is going to be productive for my life or for the world right now. I'm much better focusing on my breath, focusing on the people that are in front of me today, focusing on what I want to put out into the world, focusing on love, because the bottom line is that no matter what happens today, we're going to move into tomorrow and the next day and the next day, and we're going to continue to live our lives. And so the same things that I'm talking about right now are going to pertain tomorrow and the next day. What am I doing with this moment? What am I flowing into this world? What am I doing with my thoughts? What am I connecting with? So I'm going to ask you to really move inward today. Our practice of Kundalini, we always move inward, any yoga. Really move inward today. And the practices that I've chosen are very inward facing practices today. I'm going to have you stand only for warm ups, just to stretch our legs a little bit. But for the most part, we're going to be focusing on taking control from the inside, calming ourselves, and then flowing that energy out into the world. So close your eyes, bring your palms together, rub them vigorously. Become so very aware of the energy of you. Give them an extra rub today. Really feel that spark, that ignition inside. And then bring them to stillness. Focus on that energy generated palm to palm, thumb to heart. Feel yourself vibrating as a body of energy. Feel the beat of your heart. And see if before we tune in, you can experience yourself as the energy of love and compassion. Feel the vibration of that moving through you. Every cell of your body coated in the energy of love and compassion. Take a deep inhale. Exhale completely. And then inhale to tune in. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Om Namo Guru Dev Namo Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Pause and feel, letting that energy move through you. Keeping your hands where they are, your eyes closed. Inhale deeply. Pull the pelvic floor, the navel center up, up, up. Letting everything rise up. That energy of love pouring, pouring, pouring out of you. And then exhale completely. We'll move into our next chant, Ad Gede Name. Celestial communication. You guys all know it. Ad Gede Name. Jugad Gede Name. Sad Gede Name. Siddhi Guru Deve Name. Ad Gede Name. Jugad Gede Name. Sad Gede Name. Siddhi Guru Deve Name. Ad Gede Name. Jugad Gede Name. Sad Gede Name. Siddhi Guru Deve Name. Pause. Feel. Absorbing that blanket of protection that you have sent out around you. And then picture that cloud of protection moving through the heart of every soul in your city, in our state, this country, the world. Each and every soul bathed in the energy of protection, peace. And inhale deeply, pressing your palms together, bringing that prayer up overhead, squeezing one more time that pelvic center, the pelvic floor, that navel center, up, up, up. And then exhaling, widen around slowly, feeling that protective shield around you, protecting you from the thoughts that invoke fear, thoughts that invoke separation, thoughts that take you out of the magic and the mystery of now. As your fingers touch the earth, feel the energy of that mystery of the unknown as an energy of peace being held by Mother Earth and flowed to us. The mystery, the unseen, the unknown, ours to form and ours to shape, and ours to decide to fill that space with. opening your eyes, we're going to move into a breath meditation, and it's called a meditation to prevent freaking out. Good one for today, right? It's a very simple, sweet meditation. You're going to intertwine your fingers. Right thumb is going to be on top of the left. It's going to look like that. And you're just going to bring that right to your diaphragm. Just let it rest in front of your diaphragm, eyes closed. Just feel yourself centered in your seat. Feel the ground beneath you. And take a few natural breaths. Your eyes are closed without any particular focus, just peace here. Just really settling into yourself and into the moment. And then begin to bring your attention to your nostrils, the tips of your nostrils. Watch your breath come in and out and see if you can decide which of your nostrils is breathing more strongly, more deeply, naturally. Just notice which nostril is dominant right now. And I'll just remain silent for 30 seconds as you explore and investigate. And then when you decide which nostril is primary, and if you're not sure, use your intuition and just pick one. Just notice. And then begin to switch the dominance. If you feel like there's more breath moving in and out naturally from the right side, see if you can use your mind. Bring more breath in through the other side, the left side. And then just watch yourself breathe in and out through that side. And start at your own pace, randomly switching from nostril to nostril. We'll do this for a couple of more minutes in silence. If your mind wanders, come back to the breath, come back to the nostrils. Switching from side to side randomly. But consciously. This exercise brings you to a place of knowing that you have full control. You can't move out of your body, but you can control the energy of your body. If you're feeling anxious, move the primary breath to the left, breathing in that calming energy. feeling tired, moving the focus to the right, bringing in the fire. Take a deep breath in wherever you are through both nostrils. Hold that breath and maybe press those hands into your diaphragm a little bit. Holding, holding. And exhale completely. And open your eyes when you feel ready. This exercise is said to help to prevent nervous breakdowns. It's also said that children at the age of 3 should be taught to do this because it reminds us how much control we have over our own energy and how powerful what goes on is inside is. Like the stuff that goes on the outside is just outside noise. The real juice is what goes on inside of us. So connecting to that ability to control your breath, your movement. All right, so we're going to move into a Kriya, but before we do, I want to warm up a little bit because we're going to be sitting. Whoops, sorry. So come up to stand for a moment. And Jen, I think maybe you should probably not do this one, depending on how your head's feeling. But maybe just do long, deep breathing. So you guys are going to bring your arms out to the side in a T. And take a deep inhale as you exhale, right hand to left knee. Come on back up. Exhale the other side. Oh, Jennifer, you are brilliant. That's good. Long, deep breaths. You move, move, move. Eyes closed, if you can. If that knocks you off of your balance, then feel free to just soften the gaze. Start to go a little faster. And the next time you come up, stay up. Keeping your arms out, but letting them float down a little bit so they're kind of diagonal, your fingers facing toward the floor. Begin to swing your arms behind you and then forward, and behind you and then forward. So you're not doing a full circle. It's a swinging motion back and forth. Yeah. Again, eyes closed. Clearing the auric energy. These are called aura swings. Clearing the auric energy, kind of like what we were just doing with our breath and our minds. But now we're moving that unseen energy, that powerful energy of our aura. We're moving it around, kind of like spring cleaning. And the next time your arms come forward, let them come all the way up overhead. Interlace your palms, your fingers, palms pressing up. And just start to sway from side to side, giving yourself a nice little side stretch, left to right. And then come to stillness. Bring your palms together overhead as you come to stillness. And then you're going to move that prayer down the midline of your body. Natalia, we've come to stillness, yeah. And then you're going to dive down all the way to the floor. Coming into forward fold. Bend your knees, plant your hands. Step one foot back and then the other. Take a nice stretch in downward facing dog, triangle pose. It's called in Kundalini Yoga. And then bring yourself down to a seat. Do a Kriya to release stress. So the first exercise, you're going to be sitting in easy pose. Your hands are going to be up like this. Your thumb is going to dance between your pointer finger and your ring finger. So it's going to look like that. You're going to go back and forth between thumb and ring. Your eyes are going to be closed. Actually, your eyes are going to be open, but a very soft focus. So you're going to be staring straight ahead, your eyes nice and soft. Your breath is going to just be regular, and you're going to move quickly between those two fingers, pointer and ring. Got it? Good? Go for it. 3 minutes. Nice, soft gaze. Moving those fingers, shaking things up. Noticing if you have a lot of tension in your wrists, try to relax your wrists. Try to relax your arms and your shoulders, letting the only tension be in those moving fingers. Breath nice and natural. Moving nice and quick. Almost there. For the next 30 seconds, begin to breathe cannon breath in and out through the mouth. Making your fingers dance even quicker. Keep going. Close your mouth. Breath of fire through your nose. Inhale deeply. Stretch your fingers. Keep your arms where they are. Hold the breath in. Everything moves up. Exhale. Release your hands down. Eyes closed. Feel the energy. Letting everything settle. This exercise by itself releases so much stress, and it begins to balance your own internal life force energy. Maybe feeling everything coming into balance on the inside. Now bring your hands to your heart center, the left hand on top of the right, both of them flat against your chest. And just begin long, deep breathing here, eyes closed. Focus is nice and soft. Real long, deep breathing, inhaling for as long as you can, nice and slow, filling completely. And allowing the exhale to be like a gentle letting go, all the way down And at the end, really squeezing the navel back toward the spine, emptying completely. Long, deep breaths. Feel the healing strength of your hands. Healing balm for your own heart. Your healing intentions moving through every crack and crevice of your heart. All of the fears being soothed. The loving, nurturing energy of the divine holding you so closely. Moving through you, into you, so that it can emerge from you. Flowing healing to the world. Each breath in, bringing in a sense of self-empowerment, the energy that animates you, that makes you you. And each long, deep exhale, allowing you to reach further and further out into this world with compassion and understanding. Feeling your whole body relax as you breathe this way. Feeling as though your elbows, your arms are being held up by an angel. Light as a feather as you breathe, giving and receiving. And then slowly moving those hands up to your third eye. Breathing naturally and listening to this beautiful chant.
I am bountiful, blissful, and beautiful.
Concentrating on the
Bountiful,
energy of I
blissful,
am.
and beautiful I am. I am bountiful, blissful, and beautiful. Bountiful, blissful, and beautiful I am. I am bountiful, blissful, and beautiful I am.
Those hands float down now to your belly. Eyes closed, just feeling. Begin to press into your diaphragm. Breathe slowly and begin to meditate deeply on this beautiful chant, reminding you of that inner wisdom, your connection to all that is. Pressing deeply into that diaphragm, one hand on top of the other. Long, deep breaths.
Om Namo Gurudev Namo
And
Gurudev
long through
Namo
life.
Gurudeva Om Namo Gurudev Namo Gurudev Namo 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 Gurudeva Om Namo Gurudev Namo Gurudev Namo
That's
Gurudeva
pressing, holding that energy. Deep power center, your chakra.
Om Namo Gurudev Namo Gurudev Namo Gurudeva Om Namo Gurudev Namo Gurudev Namo Gurudeva
To stillness. Just breathe, still pressing those hands in. And then release the pressure, begin to shake your hands as if you were shaking water off of them. And bring your arms up, fingers spread, and just begin to twist your wrist from side to side, eyes closed. Bringing the neurons of the brain into balance. Moving any energy, any neuroses, anything that causes unnecessary worry. Anything that launches you into the future in a way that creates fear, in a way that connects your emotions to something that hasn't even happened yet, that may never happen. Feel the energy of that releasing, letting go. As your positive, your negative mind comes into balance, uniting with the neutral mind. And then let your hands float down to your knees, eyes closed, let all the energy settle over you like a warm blanket. Really bringing your eyes inward and noticing sensation, moving from place to place slowly, noticing where you're vibrating, noticing where space has been created. We create space inside when we create peace inside. It becomes a reflection of what we see on the outside. Notice any parts of your body now that have stress. Your shoulders hiked up toward your ears, let it go. Or your hands truly resting on your knees, or are they gripping? Let them go. Your jaw, let everything go. Then opening your eyes, bring your hands up to your shoulders, and you're just going to begin dancing around. I'm going to play a little music for you to dance to, and just let yourself move freely. Free your heart, free your rib cage, free it all. Dance free.
Pavan 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 parapara pavan guru.
Whatever way
Vaheguru, Vaheguru, Pavan Guru. Pavan, 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 Parapara, Pavan Guru. Pavan Guru, Vaheguru, Vaheguru, Pavan Guru. Pavan, 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 Parapara, Pavan Guru.
Play, fly.
Pavan Guru, Vaheguru, Vaheguru, Pavan Guru. Pavan, 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 Parapara, Pavan Guru.
Right now.
Pavan Guru, Vaheguru, Vaheguru, Pavan Guru.
Powerful.
Pavan, 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 Parapara, Pavan Guru. Pavan Guru, Vaheguru, Vaheguru, Pavan Guru. Pavan, 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 Parapara, Pavan Guru. Pavan Guru, Vaheguru, Vaheguru, Pavan Guru. Pavan, 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 Parapara, Pavan Guru, Pavan Guru, Vaheguru, Vaheguru, Pavan Guru. Pavan, 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 Parapara, Pavan Guru, Pavan Guru, Vaheguru, Vaheguru.
Come to stillness. Pause for a moment with your hands where they are. Then let them drop down to your knees, eyes closed. Maybe feeling the freedom in your rib cage. Maybe feeling a sense of your breath, lifting your heart up to the sky, an openness, an expansiveness, a sense that you can contain the entire world inside of your own heart. Maybe for a moment, imagine the whole world inside of your heart. And imagine you loving it back into wellness, into peace, into equality and equanimity. Imagine you loving the world back to its natural state. And then with your eyes still closed, just take your palms of your hands and begin to dance up and down your thighs, on the outside of your thighs. Patting those thighs all over. To your knees if you want, maybe touch your shins. Going nice and quick. Fast as you can. All of the energy that's settling there. Let it break up, let it become light. Imagine that all of the sediment, everything that is left, you release that heavy energy from your heart, the rest of that sediment settling down into your legs, using your own hands, extensions of your heart, to break it up, to let it become light and free. And then stillness again. Either staying right where you are for some silent meditation, or making your way slowly to your back for a Shavasana. If you're seated, really allow yourself to settle in. Make sure that there's no holding. Let your entire body release. And as you relax here, as you connect so deeply to the divine, think of the energy that you would like to flow to the world today. And imagine full, huge beams of that energy pouring forth from your heart, expanding out beyond the horizon. Your gift to the world today, your open heart, your intention. Slowly begin to deepen your breath, bringing movement to your fingers and your toes. You're stretching your arms up overhead, letting your head rock from side to side. If you're on your back, bring your knees into your chest. Take a spinal twist, letting your knees float to the right, your gaze to the left. If you're seated, take a twist to the right. And then come on up to the left. Back to center. Rubbing your fingers and your soles of your feet together, the palms, your hands. Creating that spark, that fire. And then if you're on your back, bring your knees into your chest, rock up and down on your spine or roll to your right. We'll all meet in a seat. We're going to do one more final meditation. So I don't know about you guys, but there's nothing that interferes with my peace more than this mind of mine. Right? Every time I think that I have it calmed down and centered and focused, a thought will pop in and it'll start pulling my attention. So this is a meditation to tranquilize your mind, to bring your mind under the realm of your own control. You're going to take your fingers and you're going to bend your pointer fingers so that it's like this, and also your ring finger and your pinky. Your middle fingers are going to stay up and connected. Your thumbs are going to connect with each other. And you're going to bring all of that right in front of your heart. Close your eyes. I'm going to take a deep inhale. Hold the breath in, and we're going to recite to ourselves Om Shanti 9 times. I'll say it out loud. Om Shanti, 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 Om Shanti. Exhale completely. Hold the breath out 9 times. Om Shanti, 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 Om Shanti. Inhale. Continue in your mind to yourselves. Om Shanti 9 times. After the 9th, exhaling, breath out 9 times. Om Shanti, and keep going. Take a very deep inhale, keeping the mudra. Pelvic floor, navel center up. Let your eyes roll up toward the third eye. As you exhale, let your hands move down to your knees, eyes closed. And just meditate in silence for a full minute, imagining yourself, watching yourself, observing yourself, meditating, looking closely at your eyes closed, your face relaxed, your shoulders relaxed, your spine so tall. Observing yourself in a state of pure peace. Gazing at yourself. Witnessing your truth. Watching yourself in the midst of all the energy around you. Swirling and moving, you so still. Smile on your face. A sense of contentment in your heart. And eyes remaining closed, bring your palms together at your heart center. May the long time sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. Please join me in sealing our practice with a long Satnam. Inhale deeply. Sa. Nam. Sliding your thumbs to the space between your brow, dropping your chin into your own heart. May our practice today be a healing balm to the world. May it send ripples of energy, of unity, equality, peaceful awareness, and love to anyone and everyone who needs a hug right now, who needs to feel safe, secure, seen, heard, and felt. And may that someone include us as well. Be loved, be lead, be true to you. Satnam, everybody.